All right, guys and gals, today we are getting the first real look at the 2027 C8 Grand Sport at Sebring Raceway. So first of all, before I get into this video, a huge, gigantic thanks to our good friend Keith at CorvetteBlogger.com for going to Sebring International Raceway and getting these pictures and footage of the brand new 2027 C8 Grand Sport for us today. He drove all the way there this morning and was there bright and early to make sure that he captured this footage. And I'm going to go through his article here real quick. But first of all, before we get into it, if you're excited about this new information and new real live pictures of the C8 Grand Sport, smash that thumbs up button, hit that subscribe button, and let's get into it. All right, so here I am on CorvetteBlogger.com, and he has spied the 2027 Corvette Grand Sport makes a surprise visit to Sebring. And check it out, ladies and gentlemen. Look at this beauty. It is in the Admiral Blue with the red calipers, black wheels, white, and I love the stripe that they have on this, the white center stripe. And then over here, the red hash marks. Those look phenomenal. I love the wheels. They look like the cup wheels from the C7. And if you look up front here, you'll see that this is all in carbon flash, but the side boomerang is in body color and the rear spoiler is in body color. Now, I think we have some views from the rear that I'll be able to show you. We'll take a look at the exhaust. We'll take a look at the rear fascia. But check this out, guys. We got multiple pictures. And this is probably the coolest part of the whole thing. So this was something that they wanted to do to recognize other iconic Grand Sports out there. And trust me, these things are iconic. So right here up front, you have the 1963 VIN number 1 Grand Sport. I think they only made 3 or 5 of these things. I think it's 5. You have the VIN number 1 1996 Grand Sport. You have a Indianapolis Pace Car C6 Grand Sport. And you have a C7 Grand Sport. And then, if you keep scrolling down, which by the way, this article is going to be linked in the description below. Now, there you go. There's the center exit exhaust. So for all of you out there wondering whether or not the Grand Sport was going to have center exit exhaust, it definitely does. Now, I'm hearing a rumor that you'll be able to order it in either center or side exhaust. So you can make it look like the Stingray exhaust, or you can make it look like the Z06 exhaust. Now, again, back here, you still have the carbon flash vents. So this is not like the E-Ray where when you get the body color boomerangs, you also get body color vents back here and body color everything up front. Okay, let's keep scrolling down. Look at that beautiful car. You see the new Grand Sport logo here. And there you go. There's the brand new Grand Sport leading the way in front of the 63, 96, probably 2013, and maybe 2017 Grand Sport. So Keith did a phenomenal job of getting out there and capturing excellent pictures. Here's an even better one. Let's see if we can zoom in on this. Yeah, there we go. So there's your black tip exhaust. There's your carbon flash vent. And let's see if we can get closer up, if we can get a better, yeah, it's hard to see there. So he got a lot of different pictures here. This looks like it is the brand new design of the front splitter, but let me just double check that. This could be a Z07 front splitter here. Yeah, I think that's a Z07 front splitter from the Z06. See, there's the C7 with the same pretty much look. I mean, this is Admiral Blue with the white stripe, red calipers, hash marks in the front instead of the rear. Look at that. That's one of my favorite cars. This would be sweet. That's probably a couple $1 million Corvette right there. All right. So I did have some pictures straight from Keith, and you can see Sport right here and Grand up top in black, Sports in gray. So that's the closest up of that new badge that I can get for you guys. Looks like that it's got the black and red interior here. Let's see about the wheels. Yeah, these look like cup style wheels for the Grand Sport, which is typical. Oh, look at that. It's got a red center dash piece there. And yeah, I'm thinking that's the Z07 front splitter. I really like how that stripe comes all the way down, and there's no separation in the stripe. That's very, very classy. And this is just with the low profile aero. I'm anxious to see what type of aero packages they will offer in this new Grand Sport. Check that out. That is a great looking badge. Now, for those of you who do not know, the brand new Grand Sport is going to have a brand new LS6 V8 that is going to produce 535 horsepower, probably in the 500s torque, and is going to actually have a brand new sound to it. I've heard that there are major snap, crackles, and pops, and that it just has a glorious sound compared to even the LT2. Also, this I would assume is just a regular Grand Sport, but GM is producing a Grand Sport X. If you haven't seen my videos on that, I will link them up top right now and also in the description below. But this car that we're seeing here is producing 535 horsepower. The Grand Sport X is going to get another 186 horsepower on top of that from the ZR1X front motor, and it's going to be an all-wheel drive 721 horsepower beast. So unlike the E-Ray at 655, this car is going to produce 721 amazing horsepower. And by the way, the E-Ray is going away. This is replacing it, which to me is a great move by GM. The E-Ray, we all know, unfortunately failed in their marketing and also in their sales. I think they've only built about 5,000 E-Rays total since the beginning of 2024. And I believe also that if they would have called the E-Ray a Grand Sport X from the very beginning, we wouldn't have had that issue. So I think this is going to fix the problem. Nobody seems to have an issue with the ZR1X, and I don't believe they're going to have an issue with the Grand Sport X either. Now, I know a lot of you are going to wonder or be wondering when this thing is actually going to be unveiled officially by GM, and I believe we are going to have that probably next week or maybe in the next couple of weeks. And by the way, if you're going to this year's Bash in Kentucky at the museum, I truly believe they will have this car sitting there, or multiple versions of this car, probably the X version and the non-X version, and different colors, because there are two new colors. This is not a brand new color, but it is a new color for C8, being Admiral Blue, and I hear we're getting a new gray. But anyway, I think this thing will be unveiled soon, and we are all looking forward to that, to hear the official announcement by GM. So you guys let me know what you think in the comments below. What do you think about the Grand Sport? What do you think about this look? I think it's absolutely gorgeous. I cannot wait to see one in person. I can't wait to drive one. I'm really, really, truly looking forward to this. And by the way, please give Corvette Blogger a follow over on his website. You see it right here, CorvetteBlogger.com. Give him a huge thanks in the comments on his article for getting this excellent footage for us and bringing it to the Brink of Speed channel as well. But again, let me know in the comments what you think about this. Hit the thumbs up button, smash that red subscribe button. I hope each and every one of you have a wonderful rest of your day, and we'll see you guys out on the road.